After Lost in the Wilderness in 2000, I moved to California from Florida. In 2003, I made The Shortest Day with coworkers at a job I had in Studio City. I left that job to continue to pursue my creative career, and I became a full-time temp to pay the bills. The idea for The Death of Tempo came to me when I was temping in 2004. Spending a lot of time in traffic and taking small breaks on the toilet gave me a lot of time to think and create. The first draft of the script was actually written at temp jobs. I was inspired and ready to create. I put on a casting call. With a table full of candy on Halloween Day, auditions were held in Studio City to find Tempo. Tempo was hired, and on April 22nd, 2005, production began with the first Tempo.
I've been working in restaurants for all my life for minimum wage. With my little escapade, I won't be able to step foot in a restaurant again.
The house was in East LA. It was borrowed from a friend for the day, dressed up, prepped, and lit. A full day of filming was done. A temporary voiceover track was recorded for the movie, and the second shooting day was already being planned. Something was off. A few weeks later, for conflicting familial obligations, Scott had to step away from the project. It was a sad blow, but the show had to go on, and after revisiting the audition tapes, a new Tempo was brought on. On November 29, 2005, we borrowed the house again, dressed it, lit it, and reshot everything we did on that first day again.
Wait, what's a temp agency?
Everything was back on track. We finished day one of The Death of Tempo. But as we prepped for day two, Jackson was hired to play Jonas on Lonely Girl 15.
You know what I mean.
I'm not being paranoid, Daniel. You didn't see the video.
No, I didn't.
A part he couldn't turn down, and the schedule wouldn't allow him to do anything else. In the end, he had to step away from the project. And so did I. I shut down production, and I took a long-needed break. In September 2006, a fireball of talent and energy in the form of David HAVERTY was on its way to LA from Florida as well. In November, David and I went for a hike. "What's going on with Tempo?" he asked me. "Not a damn thing," I said. We reminisced about making movies in the high school days and talked about the future. Then he says, "I can help you, you know. When you're ready, I'll be here." I said, "I know. When I'm ready, I'll let you know. I know your Tempo." But I had to take some more time. For myself, and for a little inspiration that came along. I was finally ready. Script revisions, storyboards, shot lists, floor plans, and location scouting. In 2008, The Death of Tempo was officially in pre-production. David and I got to work. We even got milk and cookies while we constructed a dolly from scratch and started rehearsals.
I work at KELLIE restaurant in Raleigh. This friendly locals hangout is a popular little place that everyone loves.
This time, I wanted to document the journey that is making a truly independent movie from start to finish.
This is a video.
When you take the picture, it's like...
I didn't want to miss a thing.
Greetings, fellow movie makers and movie watchers. I am Jack Venturo, the writer and director of The Death of Tempo, starring David HAVERTY. And this is our video production diary.
You excited?
I'm excited.
I'm
also hot and hungry.
I know, right? It's so hot in here.
That's good.
I'm gonna bring plates in here now. No, I'm recording. Just recording stuff. Stuff in general? Just stuff. It's my job.
kitchen scene right now where David Haverty is going to be cooking, and that's pretty much it. We just did all the outside stuff with all the extras, setting up the shot.
He's fixing stuff, putting stuff away. Totally awesome.
With you.
You got the jib all over your face. Jib particles all over his face.
What's that?
Move away. Right there.
Can I make this? Can I make this? Is this stuff staying? How do I say that? Whatever. Yeah? There we go.
Ok, ustedes cocinen nomás como normal y dale algo ahí para que cocine también, ¿ya? Todo como normal. You good, Dave? Yeah. Okay, action.
Get to hang out with all my friends, meet new people. It's fun.
There you go. Alright, so we're taking a break.
Does this go in there?
How was your experience today? What was it like?
Great. I am very, very pleased with the way that Jack works. It really has come a long way. Very, very happy with today. Felt we made a lot of progress. I hope he's very happy with the footage we got. I think we made a good dent in the first part.
Wardrobe. The character wears a lot of different outfits throughout the movie, and sometimes David has to change clothes about 15 times a day. So we try different styles and color variations. When you see the character in the beginning of the story, he has long hair and he wears a regular shirt and jeans. 2 years later, his hair is short, his style has changed, and we still have to figure out what color he's going to wear depending on what we're filming that day. Behind the scenes footage, Death of Tempo. We're filming tomorrow, and we're cutting our hair today. So how long you been hairdresser to the stars, Rory?
Oh man. 2, 3 minutes.
All right. Very nice.
Cutting in the dark.
It's the new technique.
Just a bunch of dudes cutting in the dark. Show me your remedy for headaches.
Here. And I gotta keep it under the plastic so hair doesn't fall.
The house we used to film Tempo, now for the third time, was now being used for storage. We had to empty it out, dress it, light it, shoot it, and be very careful to move everything back to its original location as if we weren't there.
Megan, can you give me another power strip from out there? There's a box. David over there wasting some beer down the sink.
Just for a prop.
Just for props. We're not even drinking it. We're not even
Alcohol abuse.
Not even, yeah, that's exactly what it is. And here's our here's Dolly Tempo here. We built this, the little track dolly. And here's Megan giving me a power strip. Megan, powers? Giving me a power strip. Yep. Okay. Greetings, fellow movie lovers and movie makers. Jack Venturo here, writer-director of The Death of Tempo, and here is production diary video tour of our set. This is all storage crap, don't worry about that. We're gonna be coming down over here. This is our set today. We're in East Los Angeles, and this is a little house that we've borrowed from our friends and neighbors from East LA here. They live in the front, and we got this empty house in the back. So this is the house. It's real small. That was the bathroom, of course. We got our little production table. If you want to come over here and take a look. Basically, what we've done here. This is the whole movie. We got the script, just so we know what we're doing and you know what part of the movie we're filming. And then the shot list, which is basically all of the sets that we're at, all the locations that we're at, and what they. Then we have some pictures of the set, and then this is our scene breakdown, which we actually have a diagram of the house that we're in, and we've actually put where the camera goes, and where the lighting is, and what kind of lighting, and what color, and where the dolly goes, which I'll show you guys later when we go into the room. The bathroom. There's the potted plant, the little plant, and then just the chunks of the script that take place in the actual apartment that we're in right now. So every scene is numbered, every scene is cataloged, all the time is calculated. And this is the kitchen basically, and the kitchen has no refrigerator. So what Tempo uses is this cooler. Here, this is the happy mug of Tempo that he drinks, and he's a depressed, horrible person. All of the dirty food plates here that he's been eating, just a bunch of crap that is just kind of laying around. We dressed all this up. This place was totally clean, and we just came in here and messed it all up. This is some coffee with a dirty coffee mug that he's got here. And this is the table here that Mike actually will be eating. David Haverty replaced Mike, and we're gonna move the table over here. And now we're gonna look over here, and this is the bedroom that we've made to look like Mike Freeman's bedroom / studio, where he makes his magic happen, his music. And as you can see, we have the blow-up bed here is folded up so that we have the light coming up here. And basically, we have the nightstands, and the desk is all basically just a bunch of crates. And we have his musical instruments, his computer, everything's all set up. We have his pills here that he takes whenever he's killing himself slowly. All these are on here. Just, you know, fake. It's all movie stuff. It's all special effects. And then the room, as you can see, is decorated by all these images from the nice people. Donated their posters and images for us so that we can have it all in the movie. We got Tommy Infamous over here. We got Endure. We got Jimi Hendrix. Mike Colombo, more Tommy Infamous of the Beauvues there. We got a original J.R. Duffy art right here. Electric guitar. Carmen Perez. More Jimi Hendrix. We got Victoria Frost over there. Lisa Lee. More J.R. Duffy arts. Original Prince. More Lisa Lee there. You got Dr. Ray, sexologist extraordinaire. Over here we got Midnight Rain. Little hidden Easter egg that'll be on there later. Lost in the Wilderness. You had to do it, you know. We got some Targets. Not the store, the actual Targets. And then if you step over in here this way, we got Tempo's closet, and basically we just have all his clothes that he's going to be wearing throughout the movie. That when he becomes an actual temp. More J.R. Duffy art, Tommy Infamous, some more bands. This is Sausage Party here, Ben Lazarus, Jimi Hendrix, J.R. Duffy here, Creek Van, another independent movie, Endure, Tommy Infamous, Mike Colombo, Bare Knuckles, another movie, and Midnight Rain, which is a band. We got some Jimi Hendrix here. We got the Revolution Live Tour. The Bauvilles, the Panama Deal, which is an independent movie, Rock Dog, and Hollywood2U.tv.
See, they're not perfectly circular.
You know why?
Because they're not meant for this?
No, because we sanded it.
No, this area right here. When this rolls, that's not even curling on the track.
That's why I was using the weights, though. That's what I'm saying. You want to use the weights?
Just gotta let it center itself. God damn.
I know, it's not 12. It's not
It's like 14 hours on this thing. See, it's going. Do you have the sandbag?
Could afford a $50 hand.
It's a tripod.
Yeah.
Okay. Make sure we're all on the same page.
I'm gonna keep it a little low, yeah, like that. So you can't really tell anything.
Yes, by day I'm a regular guy, but by night I'm a passionate musician.
Did you get that one again? Just zooming on that one. It's a nice one.
That's it.
I know I
That's
did.
a Duffy art.
That is
That's
like
original right there.
That's the icon for the whole film.
The first half of the day was David with long hair. We broke for lunch, got him a haircut, and went back to complete the second half of the day. That takes place 2 years later in the character's life, now with short hair.
We made this little plant because we needed a plant. His name is Michael. He's a cool plant. We're excited to have Michael here with us today. Can you believe that? I'm alone. Look, they're back. Oh, they're back.
Real quickly, we got a little bonus treat for you. We got David Haverty here, who plays the main character Mike Freeman, also Tempo, and he's actually applying his makeup here on a broken piece of glass we found outside. Here's the monitor that we use for filming the movie here. It's frozen right now on the last shot of the movie that we did, and basically I just made a little mat here. We don't have that much money here, so that's why my monitor's cracked. Toy fell on it. What are you gonna do about it? And I put the mat on there so we know where our safe areas are on the widescreen version, because the movie is gonna be widescreen.
Jack is getting ready for the next scene. David's touching up.
A pin spot out the bottom of this hole, right here. So we can't do it for very long because it'll get hot.
Right.
But whatever holes are coming out.
There's a really good one right there.
Where's the hole?
Next to your leg.
Okay, so just pick a hole. That beam right there? Yeah, I love that beam. Where's that? Right here?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so go ahead and take it out. That works just like that. Just cover up everything else.
Y'all law don't go around here.
Why? Whatever do you need?
Okay, ready? Nope. It's all you now.
Take my pill.
There he is. He's chilling, getting ready to film.
Battery off. That off. That there. And then you sit. Take the card, open it. Yeah.
Okay.
I sit at my desk and pick out the appropriate time card.
So we're done in here. Now what we got going on is outside the dining room table. So dining room table, we got all the pills back here. We got his happy mug. We got the classifieds because he's trying to look for another job. We got the monitor over here, and basically the monitor's just connected to the camera. The camera's hidden back here. So we're gonna be able to get the little establishing shot first. And then over here we got another light. Here is the kitchen still. We just did another shot that he actually came into this little mess here and got his coffee, and then he came over here and stood and looked out his cage, his cell, his freedomless life. But basically this is the part now that he's gonna be David is gonna be sitting here, and he's gonna take some pills and prescription pills and just be a wreck of himself and his life. And then over here we have his time cards, which is all the temp agencies that he works at. We got all kinds of time cards here. They're all fake, some are real, don't tell anybody. And that's pretty much it. And as a special added bonus today in the production diary, you get to see David in full Tempo Mike Freeman gear and full makeup. There you go. Anything to say, David?
Let's shoot this.
Let's do it.
Megan's doing a great job cleaning up this place.
What time is it right now? Is it noon? Is it 1 p.m.? Is it 2 p.m.? Who knows? I don't know. No, guess what? It's 7:30 at night. High five. Hell yeah, you know why? Because we got freaking lights out there that makes it look like it's 12 or 1 or 2. High five. Hell yeah, that's right. That's what I'm talking about. Final scene for today, 7:30 on this beautiful Saturday, November 22nd. Anything to say, David? The final shot of the day, the most complicated shooting day of the whole entire movie.
Thank God I don't have to smoke another cigarette.
Yeah, he's been smoking like every 20 seconds. You gotta do what you gotta do. So now we're gonna take you outside to where Megan is, where her lighting crew. And we got over here the Megan full of power and light powers. God said, "Let there be light," and He gave us Megan powers.
I'm Haley, I have to stand here and watch the lights for Megan Powers while she goes to go turn on the water. The guys are inside getting ready for the scene.
You ready? Right there, exactly. Now I want to see your hand. And action.
I take a shower. I rummage through my closet.
Fuck! Sorry. Finally, let me show you now the 7:34 p.m. what the place looks like after we're done.
3 hours ahead of schedule.
3 hours ahead of schedule with a perfect plan. This is where the computer was, this is where the bed was, all the posters were here. We covered up the window. There's Haley right there, who is our production assistant and behind the scenes photographer and videographer. And how much fun did you have today?
I had so much fun today. It was the best.
Amazing.
It was amazing.
And like ponies and stickers and MySpace.com. Kitchen's still a mess. We still gotta clean that up. The table's still a little bit of a mess.
But we got most of it off.
We gotta take the posters down. And then we're gonna turn around over here this way.
And David's going
and
pee.
David's using the bathroom. That's it, everybody. I hope you guys like the production diary. We'll see you, not here, but at another location next time. David, you want to say bye to everybody? Peace!
He's naked.
That's it. Goodbye.
Everything is put back. We are done filming. Everything is exactly how it was when we came in. All the items are back. I have the pictures to prove that everything is back the same way. Everything's the same. And there is some scary monsters in the window. Haley and Isabel.
So, this is the new deal. These dogs have been barking like crazy all night. I don't even know if it's recording right now.
Greetings, fellow movie makers and movie watchers. Jack Venturo here, writer and director of The Death of Tempo, starring David Haverty. This is production diary number 5. And today we're going to be talking about makeup. And Jamie from Studio City asks, how are you doing the makeup? And over here we have David Haverty, who does his own makeup. We have pictures of what he's supposed to be looking like from the last time that we filmed, from production diary number 4, and he's basically just got to explain to you now what he does with himself.
Have you ever wondered how they get those really, really red noses on those, what is it, NyQuil commercials? A little red lip liner goes a long way. Looks dumb now, right? Yeah. I've been sneezing all night. Now you got a red nose. So to give the feeling of chapped lips or that the skin has been dried out for a while, choose really, really bone white eyeshadow. Purse the lips like so. Because then when you spread them, looks like you got broken skin. So then we're going to take the red lip liner and dab under the eyes, since I've already done one scene with the eyes red, but now we're moving to where the symptoms are getting worse. So just like Doc Holliday, I go right on the top of the lip, the lid there where it's almost touching the eye. And that's all it is, just a little bit more red than I had before. And then you want to do spots. You don't want to look like it's gothic makeup, so it's got to be uneven, because maybe I'm just getting a little bit more here. So there, that's it. And trying not to look like I'm glimmering, but it looks like I'm sweating. We're throwing on the good old-fashioned Pam. Giving away our secrets, but hey, you gotta spread the love for those who are trying to do the same thing we're out here trying to do. Do some independent film work, right? Natural sweat for hours, except, you know, you gotta wash it off, and if you got really bad skin, it's not good, but I consider it therapeutic. You know, good little oil, butter, mama's, you know, secret recipe. And then a nice, haven't showered, we're like, got greasy hair. And the hair, it works too.
And we took these pictures to make sure that we have the same exact makeup from all angles when we film today as what we filmed last time, to make it match up so it all flows nice and smooth.
Alright, let's go have lunch.
They're trying to white balance the camera.
We're good. Gotta record the whole time because once we go inside the cemetery, we don't want to make it look like he's fiddling inside the box with something, maybe a bomb or something. So this way he's got it all hidden inside the box, and no one's gonna mess with us wondering what we're filming. What are you doing? So actually, it's probably a really good thing to do even when you are allowed to film places, so people don't bug you about what you're doing.
It's a very simple shot. So it's just good to me just carrying a box around like this. So we have this box that I made, and basically we have a packing label here. It's Velcroed. It's actually where the lens is. We're hiding the camera inside this box. Put that on like that. This other package slip is the actual monitor that we use to see what we're filming. And from far away, it just looks like a regular old ordinary box. But if you look inside, we have the camera hidden away in there. And the reason we're doing this is because sometimes we go to neighborhoods that are not so nice to film in, or we don't feel very secure with our equipment or very open, and then a lot of people ask a lot of questions and what are you guys doing, and we'll try to get in the shot and stuff like that. So if we try to hide the camera, kind of holding it like this, and I'm kind of walking around or something, this is what we did today. And especially at a cemetery like this, we don't want to hurt anybody's feelings or offend anybody, because a lot of families are buried here. So if I just have a box, it's no big deal. If we bring the whole crew and the whole kit and caboodle and equipment and everything, it's a little insulting. So that's how we got permission to film here, and that's what we did. Any words over there, David?
Good idea.
And there you go. Greetings, fellow movie makers and movie lovers. Jack Venturo here, the writer and director of The Death of Tempo, starring David Haverty, and this is Production Diary, Location Scouting. There's a scene in the movie where Mike Freeman, the character that David Haverty plays, is running in a farmland. And so right now we're driving around town looking for a good place to film, and who's going to actually allow us permission to be at their location. Location scouting's, kind of tough because it's a lot of driving, it's a lot of work, but it's got to be done because you want to have permission of filming where you're going to be. You don't want to do too much guerrilla warfare filming style. Another way of location scouting that I like to do is using Google Earth, and what I do there basically is just set it on to whatever address I want to look at, or what kind of location, or do a search, and eye in the sky, just kind of going around the whole place. And that's actually how I found this road, which is Los Angeles Avenue, or the 118. The last time that I drove around looking for a location like this was looking for the restaurant. I took the car basically and I drove through Burbank, North Hollywood, Van Nuys, Panorama City, Simi Valley, just anywhere that has little restaurants, little hole in the walls. And some people wanted, $3,000 a day, $400 an hour, my left arm. And then, of course, Calimex Restaurant in North Hollywood, where we actually ended up filming, they just basically wanted us to buy the food and enjoy the place, and they were very, very nice and welcoming with everybody. And we brought all the extras in that day, as you saw in the first production diary. There's a place coming up over here, if you want to look over there. It's a wide open space, so we'll see if there's any greenery that we can find here. Well, this place said no. So we're gonna move on to the next farm, and we'll see what happens then. Okay, so there's a farm that I see all the way in the back. I'm gonna see if they'll let us film here. Got my blinker on, but nobody cares. All right, so let's see if this place is gonna allow us. We're on the wrong side of the tracks. All right, we'll see what happens. Wish me luck. They said no. They said the insurance won't cover it, which is understandable. A lot of these places have insurance, and they don't want people filming movies and doing things in there, because if somebody gets hurt or somebody dies, then, you know, we can sue them and get a lot of vegetables. So, we're gonna move on and see what else we can find. Ow. Wrong side of the tracks. I told you, it was bad luck, wrong side of the tracks. Here we go. Woo! We're gonna go in here, and I like this little farm. It's very promising. Private road. We're gonna see if they're gonna let us film.
Jack, whatever you do, don't put this in the video. Alright? I'm just saying that. We are at this farm with this house with really annoying dogs barking. And they haven't stopped since we got here. He is inside talking with the family right now to see if we could shoot the scene where David Haverty is running through a field in his imagination. And then, yeah, I believe that's pretty much it. That's all I got. I'm just really bored right now.
So, we found our farm. This is where we're gonna be filming. We just came back from meeting Steve is his name, and he's gonna let us film right here. And the best part about it is that we can mess it all up, because he's gonna tear all this up anyway. So we're gonna come in here and stomp in there and do anything we want. And that's how awesome and cool Steve is. Greetings, fellow movie makers and movie lovers. Jack Venturo here, the writer and director of The Death of Tempo, starring David Haverty. This is our video production diary. Freeway scene. Dun dun dun. It is freaking freezing. 6:50 in the morning. There's David. We're getting ready to go. We're filling up with gas. And we're going to be filming on the freeway. And it's all kinds of windy and cold, and I'm uncomfortable, and I hate waking up early in the morning. But we got to do what we got to do. Put his makeup on. What a trooper. Shirt change?
Yep.
Is not exactly the same as the last hair.
Yeah, we gotta change some stuff around.
Previous shirt.
We just filmed a whole bunch of stuff on the freeway with him stuck in traffic, on actual real 405 traffic at 8 in the morning. And now he's changing his shirt, so it could be another day. All right, everybody, so you might be wondering how we're actually filming this actually on the freeway right now at the 405. It's 8 o'clock in the morning in real traffic. David's over there changing into his second outfit, and we got another outfit to go. And over here we got Dick, who is our driver for the day. How you doing, man? Pretty good. How you liking the experience so far? Different. It's different. So he's driving next to us so that Haley can film all the behind-the-scenes footage. That would be you. Anyway, I'm gonna get back now. Wish me luck, it's gonna be good. So what we've done is David is actually on the 405 in traffic right now. He's pulled over on the freeway, and Dick has dropped us off here, where we're gonna cross the street and go over to this overpass, where we're gonna film David driving into the overpass, and then I'm gonna cross around and then film him driving out of the overpass, and then I'm gonna get back in the car and drive away and then do some more stuff. So that's what's going on right now. Just wait for me over there while I get all the shots here.
We are now on the other side of the freeway.
Wilshire East.
Strong word, people always say. I think life hates me. I think
Nice. Okay, you go, David.
There's no cops anywhere around here? I really want to jump out and jump in. Should I do it? I just have to do it, right? See you on the other side, kids. He's wild.
That's Jack for you.
Traffic's moving.
Come on, Jack, get in the car.
That was good. That was good. Good shit. Oh shit. Woo! Oh my god. That's insane. Okay, follow him. That was beautiful stuff. Okay, we are done. As you saw, we filmed some crazy stuff. David's wiping his crazy makeup off now.
So I can go to work.
So you can go to work. That's what we gotta do. We gotta do what we gotta do. Look at all that.
Yes.
Oh. Look at that. Look at that. All right, anything else to say?
How do I look?
We always have the last word.
How do I look? That's all I care about.
That's his last word. How do I look? That's my motivation. You want some Java?
All right.
That's it.
You don't have a viewfinder on this thing?
No.
Wow.
That's old,
That's
man.
dated.
Do you know what that is?
I just want to make sure it's even shooting in the right
Do
direction.
you know what that is?
That is what?
That's still used to film Stanley too.
That's sad.
Greetings, fellow movie makers and movie lovers. Jack Venturo here, the writer and director of The Death of Tempo, starring David Haverty. And here is Production Diary, the farmland scene. Dun dun dun. I don't know why I do dun 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 every time.
Do you?
It's just funny. I did it
I
twice.
haven't been watching.
Let's shoot this thing. So what's going on today, David?
I'm getting over a cold after 2 weeks. Hocking up phlegm. Now I'm putting vegetables in my mouth that might have pesticides on them. I'm running around with my shirt off in the cold and getting covered in dirt. And I think we're making a movie. I think. Is that what we're doing?
I don't know. Somebody's filming
It's public
something.
humiliation and just keep posting it on YouTube. I think that's what this is. And we're running out of sunlight, Jack.
All right, you ready to go?
I'm ready to finish this.
So we got a question emailed to us by Gabe from some city I can't remember in Texas, and he asked, what kind of camera are you using? And we're using a Canon XL1. And basically, here's the camera here. Right now we have it mounted on this crane, jib, whatever you want to call it. It's an XL1 right now. You know, there's other models. They have XL2, they have XLS. This is just mini DV, digital video, and that's all it is. Little tapes, so you can record and keep going for hours and hours and then just edit it all later, and you can just waste it all and it's okay. So you can go up and down, side to side. It's basically very smooth. You can use it just like this with one hand or two hands, or like with your knee, like you're driving, so if you want to just do it with your knee and you're chewing gum and drinking something and eating a burger at the same time. You can, but I'm just kidding, I don't know. To see what you're filming, I have a cord attached to the video socket over there to this little monitor, and these, you know, this monitor this is like about what, 10 years old too. You can buy these everywhere. It comes with a little hood basically. We put these in here just so I know what the format is. You saw in the other production diary that we have a laptop with a cracked monitor, but we don't have a plug here, so we have this which is battery operated, and the little hood just goes on there so that it blocks out the sun. Over here is the batteries. And when you turn it on, you can actually see what the image is when the camera's on. And this is the camera's controller, which is also plugged to the camera because you can't be over there and over here at the same time. So I have the zoom, I got the record button, the on-off. I can take pictures if I want with this, you know, the whole thing. And this is actually attached to this tripod, which you can put the camera on this tripod as well and do the same thing. But that's what we use for this. And usually you want to put this on a stable surface, but we're on the dirt here with a sandbag here. The weight of the camera, you counterbalance with the weights up here, which is just we've been doing this all day, just slipping around like crazy. And I just bought these at a sports store, basically. You know, you put your weights on here and you work out. But I don't work out, so we use them for this. And that's that. So we're gonna be filming here at the farm. David's gonna be running around like a crazy person, and that's the question for this production diary. That's the camera we're using, and hopefully someday we'll get better cameras, but that's what we got now. We work with what we got and we do our best, and that's it. So good luck out there. Okay everybody, so hope you like this production diary. I know there wasn't too much stuff going on, but it's a short little scene, so that's pretty much all we got.
It's gonna be 2 seconds.
Yeah, it's like 3-second production diary, that's it. Just, hey everybody, bye everybody.
That'll be longer than the actual part it's used in the movie, actually. Huh?
It's actually, if you put all of the production diaries together, it's longer than the movie. Greetings, fellow movie lovers and movie makers. Jack Venturo here, the writer and director of The Death of Tempo, starring David Haverty. And this is Production Diary, the final scene. What are we doing?
Oh.
Danny and Cam, and we're filming the temp agency scene right here. So here we are in Beverly Hills in an office building, and we are filming the temp agency scene and all the office stuff where Mike Freeman's character that David plays is working, and temp agency people.
Anything that's natural is
Natural.
one thing.
That's true.
You don't want the drug talk on tape. That's where we stop.
Where are you gonna put him? Here. So I'm thinking wide shot with them both. And I think Danny can be here, and she can be there, and they're both going to be doing this thing, and they're just kind of like looking at each other. And so we're going downstairs now to film some stuff outside, and then we're going right back up. Here we go. Thinking. This is where I was a temp at.
Really?
Yeah, star staffing.
They call the temps. It's very simple, really.
That? Yeah. See this, because they're both
Not
phase
as
2.
red nose.
Yeah, they're both phase 2, but this is the dying phase 2. So not as red as the nose. Okay. And so now it's him at the desk, which is
31C.
This one's gonna be tough.
You know, when we shoot this later, is there anybody going to be sitting in that room?
No.
That's better.
That's nice. One more time.
We had you booked up for some influence area for the day today, so I don't know if you're in the wrong area or what, so give me a call just as soon as you can, 310-278-0511.
Can you get another brown tie that has been tied?
No, I can do it.
You can tie ties? This whole time you can tie a tie?
Not because I can't tie.
Well, that's partly because I can't tie ties.
Oh. Fantastic.
Try to tilt it like this. So maybe you can like cross this.
I can't just turn
Actually, no, that's good. I don't see the computer.
That's fast. I'm gonna read it.
Yeah, because it gets Yeah. Are you gonna stand up again?
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to come in on Saturday, and you know, while we're at it, can you come in on Sunday too? Yeah. Great.
So you guys get back to where you were at.
We're all eating lunch.
Yeah, because if I get a lot of handles, like everybody's like, ha 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 ha, laughing and stuff, laughing at him.
It's like a perfect boss picture.
he totally photoshopped it.
Oh, we did?
Yeah, he did all of them. He did it all last night.
I'm like, how the,
10,
what the,
15
how
minutes.
did you? Jack has a lot of free time, I think.
Oh, that's a great time.
You
guys have been working here for years. Like, yeah.
It's sharp.
You hired her 2 years ago. You hired her 3 years ago.
Hello.
You hold it on your back.
Hello. What's going on?
How wide are you, Jack?
I'm always from her back to your back.
So square.
Give me the thing and I'll just leave it
Too
here.
square.
Kind of like this. Here's your badge like that. You're kind of like, weight. Put your weight on this leg. The other leg. Yeah, that one. There you go. Hey. That's sleeves. That's it. You're a tall motherfucker.
Like you're not shooting my legs.
I'm okay with it.
All right. Let me see.
Dang, I need
It's actually, let me see, step away, David. Action. And action. And action.
Hey, how you doing? What's up?
Qualities I have. Would you hire me? A,
You first. I
I
attitude. The answer is no.
have a tight skirt on.
That's my
B,
and I'm looking at it.
a bow tie accentuates the breasts.
Alright.
Plug this down.
Okay, or Araceli takes them and picks them up.
Look you straight in the eye and seduce you.
Learn something new every day.
Ready for the interview.
Resume, forget about it.
This is the boss man.
I left work so I can come in and pretend to be at work. And the funny thing is, it's an office job.
It's left the office to go play office.
And the funny thing is, I am the boss there, and I never wear a suit like this. Never.
Never?
Well, actually, she's got some to pass over.
Never.
That's a very, very, very snazzy suit.
Yeah, I know. It's mine. I just never wear it.
There's Giacomelli.
Day 4. Still, no food on the island. No, we're just in an office still. I'm still filming. Passing the camera around.
Having fun.
Are you having fun?
It's my first film experience. It's quite enjoyable.
How would you say it is working for director Venturo?
Oh shit, he's very demanding.
He is. He makes us work for it, doesn't he?
That's it. You know, he will fire your ass.
That's right.
Fire it right out of a cannon.
And this is your first time working for him?
First time working in any film industry at all.
We have somebody who has worked with Jack before over here. MJ? You've worked with Jack before?
Kind of, yeah, what? Right. Well, that's what.
Is he demanding? Would you say he's demanding?
He's very demanding. No, he's
You're not playing along with the joke.
That wasn't what you said 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, you said some pretty nasty things about Jack.
Oh, did I?
I mean, just because the camera's on now.
Sorry. Yeah, put on my act. Yeah, so.
It's not whatever, then don't go.
Would you say he's kind of like Spielberg, but?
With no hair.
Well, no, it's pretty bad. It's just really forceful, and I kind of almost like rub your head and like get it right.
Wow, that was very dramatic there. All right, well, now we know the truth about the man
Except for I almost broke this.
known as Jack.
Didn't, but I.
That guy right there. Yeah, he's good. Not that good, you know. Kind of good.
I don't know if you've had to go through this.
You need to remember, you're like this, just kind of looking. Yeah. So you're like, yeah. And
And
you
I'm
look
hoping
like,
to have everything put together by Monday so that we could maybe,
okay.
get out on that. Morning. Fine. If you don't have it since you were a kid, they will give you a vaccination for that. And I believe it's also, one more.
Perfect one. Sleeping on the job?
Wonderful experience working with MJ. So need to punch your legs out.
And can you do a little slower? Let me see you do slower. Morning. Ting of Tech does. What does it say that we do?
I don't know.
So when some suit from Company X wants 2 people for filing, envelope licking, and data entry, grunt work that's been laying around their office for a week that regular employees won't do or have no time for. Yeah, that's good right there.
And I will give you a call.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hi.
I'm Heidi. You the new tech?
Hi. Yeah. Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Okay, let's stop here. Go a little in front. Right there. Oh, there. Okay, you guys ready?
I'm just gonna walk right in and pull her in.
Okay, close it. Ready?
Okay, ready? Here we go.
And wait.
Rolling.
Wait. Action.
Hello.
Yes? Oh yeah, I'm Heidi.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I'm Jennifer.
Oh, I'm so glad you came here. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. The last guy that worked here really sucked.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Right this way. Okay, these files over here. That's yours.
Yeah. You come in and you already start opening the window as she's doing it.
Okay.
So, give it to her. Greetings, fellow movie makers and movie lovers. Jack Venturo here, the writer and director of The Death of Tempo, starring David Haverty. And this is the final video production diary. Very sad. A year ago, we were right here at KELLIE restaurant filming the first day of production. It's been a long journey to make this little movie happen, and you've been with us every step of the way. So, the movie's filmed. Now what? Post-production. Let me give you a little tour of the ER. Get it? ER. This is where the magic happens. This room houses my collection of movies, movie memorabilia, dolls, action figures, toys, and movie dioramas. That's right, I build dioramas. But the most important thing that this room houses, the command center, the editing bay. This is where we edit the movie. And part of the post-production, of course, the big part is editing. And what I use is Adobe Premiere Pro 2.0. There's, Final Cut Pro, there's all kinds of different things you can use. But this is what I like because it's a PC and I'm a PC kind of guy. But this is basically where you have all your clips. And then over here on this side is where you actually choose which clips you're going to use. And then you drag those down here to the timeline. So on the timeline is actually where you make your cuts. You edit all of the audio, the music, the sound effects, the titles, all that stuff. Down here is where you actually see the finished project to show people, and also, so you can see what it actually looks like on the TV screen.
There are changes in a person's life that just happen without control or warning, and that scares me to death. Not only can you just get sick, you can die all of a sudden.
And that's it. You like that? See? That's all you get though. Editing is a lot like constructing a house with a lot of layers and steps. There's a lot of deciding what stays, what goes, what's good for the story, what's good for time limit. And one of the big layers that we had to do for this movie was to record David's voiceover. Okay, so here we are today, and we're recording the voiceover work for the movie The Death of Tempo, starring
David Haverty.
And with us is Ben Lazarus, who is the sound designer for the movie. And what are we doing today, man? Explain to the fine people out there what we're doing today.
We're going to record David's narration for the movie. I wish I had a more exciting thing to say than that, but
that's pretty
much. It's him. Oh fuck! It's the fire alarm.
Oh,
and the fire alarm is going off.
Damn.
Right
now. Okay.
Should we flee the scene?
We should at least stick our head outside.
Right. We'll be back.
That's great. The alarm starts going off.
So we're back from the fire alarm. That was insanity. We fled the scene in a quick panic.
Well, I just ran actually.
We lost
him because he went to another section of this building. I don't even know where we are. I went to the snack machine first, and then I got lost.
Okay.
Had a quick cigarette. I don't even smoke.
When there's a fire, you gotta smoke. You know what I mean?
Why does everybody go outside like, oh, we're outside, it's break time, let's light up a cig. We got 15 minutes, why not? So, what's going on? Did you see the Laker game or whatever people talk about when they smoke cigarettes? Like, why does it?
I don't know.
Okay,
now,
anyway.
Back to recording.
Back to recording, here we go.
We are recording in Pro Tools, and gonna give you those files to lay into the movie after we record them. That's kind of a boring answer, but
I'm gonna be in another room.
He's gonna be in another room. Looks like an interrogation room, and I'm gonna be in here twiddling the knobs and.
That's what he does.
Do you know what kind of mic we're using?
Yeah, we're using an Audio-Technica 303A mic, 3035, somewhere like that.
Nice.
I don't know what any of that means.
It's a condenser mic, very sensitive mic.
So we just can't hurt its feelings. We can't be like, you mean Mike. Alright. Well, there we go.
I'm a good audience member.
Alright.
Alright.
Well, let's get to it. You ready, man?
I'm ready.
Let's boogie.
And here's David, getting ready to record his thing.
Yeah, so last night I was getting over a tonsil issue. I was swelled up like the size of a golf ball. I almost called 911 because I couldn't breathe. But we're still going to do it anyway, so I'm just numbing my voice on Cepacol. And I take some Motrin every 2 hours to keep the swelling down, anti-inflammatories. And then I get that nasal sound all the time, so I do a little, nose spray. And then to top it all off, I'll finish it up with a cigarette.
In the excitement of the fire drill, the power on the computer got shut off at the power strip. So, here we are, bringing the session back to life again.
You would like to see how well this filter works, so you don't get that sound on the mic? This is me blowing this piece of paper. Isn't that amazing? Yes.
How pathetic. Look at me. Taking a 6-minute break on the toilet of my brand new job that I'll get fired from in 3 days. How do I know this? Because I'm an office temp.
I see that this was just the beginning of the end.
Want to keep going?
Yeah. Right. You like it?
Yeah. Nice, man. It sounds great. How was the voiceover recording?
Awesome. Hearing my own voice without being interrupted for over an hour and a half was awesome.
Every actor's dream.
Another important part of the post-production process is audio and sound effects. Now, we can't use all of the audio that we recorded using the camera when we were filming, so we have to either create our own or record them separately. So you might ask yourself, why record sounds separate from the camera? Well, this is why.
Every day. Why is it so bright?
Faster. I should get a motorcycle.
Recording sounds is really fun. One thing missing. Oh yeah, music. Anthony Bowman from Abstract Sounds is the composer of The Death of Tempo. Now he not only did the music for the entire movie, but he also did the music for all 10 of the production diaries as well. Now the way we worked this out was, I edited a rough cut of the movie, and I put a time track on the bottom. Then we split the movie up into segments. Each segment was a track of music. he works on it on his side of town in his studio, and then emails them to me on this side of town in my studio. And right now, he's actually working on the final piece of music for the movie. So we just sit back and play the waiting game.
Yeah, I gotta hurry up and make this music. Jack's waiting, can't keep him waiting too long. Hey everybody, this is Anthony. I'm making the music for the movie Jack Venturo's Death of Tempo. Been making music for about 5 years now, and I'm using Fruity Loops, and I have a Phantom rack which I'm recording the sounds from. Get all my pianos, cool drums, and all this stuff like that, you know. And yeah, so that's how I've been making music. That's how you're gonna hear the sounds from the Death of Tempo on there. And yeah, let's get started.
I eat lunch alone because being a temp in a crowd, lunchtime is a very lonely time. It's like being the new kid in a stuck-up high school every day. And no one will talk to you or say hi. What's the point? Any day might be your last. Why waste the time or energy? You are a temp, and they know it. You don't belong here, Tempo. You with your miserable $10 an hour. Not like us with a picture on our badge that electronically catalogs everywhere we go. You just get shipped out wherever they tell you. You have no life security like us. Yeah, you're no good, you filthy poor defect. Not like us with our permanent full-time jobs and our six-figure salaries and our big homes and fancy cars as we sit here all day long stuffing our faces, lining our pockets with gold. Jealous? No, I don't want this.
That's how we do it. This is exactly where the guy goes to sleep at the wheel. Got this ready and send.
We got something. I think this is it. Nice. Yellow. Did you get the music? Oh, I just got it. Dude, you have to finish it. No, I'm gonna finish it. Don't sass me. Get to work. I just got the thing. Seriously? Are we doing this right now? All right, calm down. Are they still there? Yeah, they're here. Well, hang up. It's my turn. Okay. Anyway, I gotta finish this movie. Jack still has something else left to say to you. What is it with people hanging up and not saying goodbye? I just want to take the time right now to thank everybody. The people that worked in this movie could not have done this without you. The people that donated money or equipment, I can't even say enough thank yous. And the movie's done now. It's finished. It's been a long journey, and it's for you to watch and love and hate. Watch it first though. That's pretty much it. So I'm gonna say goodbye. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for supporting, for helping out, for donating. That's it. I'll see you later.
The Death of Tempo is now out on DVD. It's a big deal because it's been years in the making. I wrote this thing in 2004 and we went through a lot to make it. The movie is now available for rent only in one place, which is Vidiot's Video Store in Santa Monica. Please, 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 please. Thank you. I'll get myself a licorice whip. Please, anybody? Thank you. All right, here we go. Number 38. Jennifer Capehart. Come on down. You've just won the free DVD of The Death of Tempo. Take a name. Only one. Mark Lanier. Yay! Get out of there. Say bye-bye. Hey, I love you. Really nothing much to update. Just submitted to a couple more film festivals. Haven't heard anything yet. Basically, the way it works is that whenever I submit to a festival, there's a closing deadline, and then I have to wait for that date to actually find out what's going on. So I've submitted to something last month. I won't hear about it until next month or maybe September or whatever. I am standing here in St. Petersburg, Florida today, and in this very spot, 10 years ago this week, a couple of my best friends and I filmed the movie Lost in the Wilderness. Back then, this place looked very different. There was woods all over the place, and now it's all been torn down. They're building a whole bunch of warehouses and stuff. But the reason that I'm here today, one is vacation, and number two is to tell you that we have some very good news. 10 years ago, we filmed the movie Lost in the Wilderness, and that movie premiered at the St. Pete Beach Theater. It's an independent movie theater, and it was a sold-out showing. It was an awesome night. We had the band that did the music play a live show before the movie came out, and it was a great time. I've not been able to surpass that kind of experience or moment until now, because The Death of Tempo has finally been accepted into a film festival. That's right, the Crystal Palace International Film Festival in London. It was nominated, finalist for a Transmitter Award. We didn't win a damn thing, but that's okay. It was just amazing to be honored in such a way that, you know, to get nominated for a specialist, you know, a grand award in a different country that I've never been in. The Death of Tempo, starring David Haverty. Did you say David Haverty? Yes? Well, I am here right now at the Lamel's Monica 4 and at the 48-hour film festival with David Haverty. Hello. And his movie that he was in is premiering here tonight.
And I didn't see this one.
Bad news, I got 3 more no's on film festival submissions. They said, no way, you're no good, you're not cut out. But I got 1 yes. That's the good news. And that is to the 10 Squared Film Festival in Fullerton, California on October 3rd. Here we are at the Muckenthaler Cultural Center, and we are at the 10 Squared Film Festival. I am here with Edie.
Hi.
And Haley.
Hi.
And Athena. Hi.
Hi.
And these are the program ballots here. It's got the information for each of the movies, and there it is, The Death of Tempo, yay! And then the ballot, and after they show all the movies, you're gonna be able to pick one, turn it in, and we'll see what happens. And this is what the whole place looks like, because we're actually early, before anybody shows up.
Introduce our next video. It is called The Death of Tempo. It is by director Jack Venturo.
Woo! Woo!
How pathetic. Look at me. Taking a 6-minute break on the toilet of my brand new job that I'll get fired from in 3 days. How do I know this? Because I'm an office temp. You are a temp, and they know it. You don't belong as a temp. You with your miserable $10 an hour. The Death of Tempo.
Well, that was it. The movie played. People applauded. People loved it. They had judges before the festival. They picked their favorite 3, the top 3 out of the 10 movies that played today. And The Death of Tempo was their #1 pick. It got first place. Then the festival happened, and then the crowd that watched it had to vote on the ballot which one was their favorite movie, and The Death of Tempo got first place. Amazing! I am so happy and ecstatically happy. And we're gonna go eat dinner now and celebrate. And Athena, do you want to say anything? All right, nothing. Edie, do you want to say anything?
I just want to say that I am so proud of my husband, and it was awesome to watch it on a big screen, and can't wait for the next one.
Haley, do you want to say anything?
I just want to say that I'm so proud of Jack and I can't believe it won first place twice. That's amazing.
I'm Jack.
Yeah, Jack.
Right after the award was given, they had a raffle. Basically, everybody that came in to the film festival got a little raffle ticket, and they had a drawing to see who would win prizes. And a lot of companies donated things like, you know, 2-night stay at Holiday Inn, or a basket of this, or free gifts, things like that from different companies and donations. And a couple people won the raffles, and then after the raffle was over, I said, hey, one more thing to give away. Death of Tempo DVD. Yeah, so this one lucky winner got himself a Death of Tempo DVD. He was elected out of the box. Nothing really new to report other than the fact that we're having another contest to win a free The Death of Tempo DVD. It was really nice to see the people that came out and supported me, and really just, I mean, people that I've never heard of, never talked to before, or have been friends for years or anything, and just really check this movie out. This guy, you know, is making a movie, he made a movie, I haven't seen it yet, but I want to, blah, 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 and really just posted stuff and shared links, and I mean, you guys were so supportive, and I thank you. Jermaine dang it, my writing. Jermaine Romeo. You won one free copy of The Death of Tempo. Neveen Vazik. Please continue to support the arts, truly independent cinema. Remember, without you, I can't do anything. Remember, without you, there is no movies, there's nothing to make, nobody to watch them, nobody to tell me what I'm doing wrong, nobody to tell me what I'm doing right. You have to critique, you have to talk to me, you have to tell me, you have to teach me, so that I can entertain better. That's all I'm here to do. I'm trying to learn until the day I die. I'm trying to make movies because that's what makes me feel good. That's what makes me, that's my art. That, you know, that and art. I love you guys to death. I'll see you guys some other time. Please keep up to date with my stuff. And that's it. This is Jack, finally, signing off. Happy New Year.